Good morning, everybody. Andy Johnson here, Advertising Week Europe. I know we have a very short attention span. I certainly do. But my next guest is going to, I think, shock you with just how short that attention span is with the technology she's using. Abba Newbery from Lumen. Welcome, Lumen Research. It's all about eye tracking with your company. Tell us a bit about what that does and what your research has actually found about our attention spans or lack of them.
Yeah, we've got an eye tracking panel, happens to be the largest in the world. I think it's also because it's the only eye tracking panel in the world. And we have 500 people, brave souls, who have our sophisticated eye tracking cameras wired up to their computers, which means we can look at every single thing that they're looking at online. And we mainly look at the advertising that they look at online. And to your point, they don't look at the advertising online. So our data shows that only 14% of ads that are bought are seen by a person.
That is not good for the industry we're here talking to, mixing with this week then.
It's not good, and what's even worse is that only 3% of ads online are seen for more than a second. So we're dealing in nanoseconds of people's attention.
So this is very early days, and say you're at the forefront of this with your technology. How do you see this affecting the people who are here, trying to get us to buy their goods, trying to get people to watch what they do, trying to get people to take on board what they do? What should they learn from what you're telling us?
Well, I mean, I'm not in the business of marking people's homework and saying no one sees the ads. Our role is to work with publishers and with advertisers and with content producers to get that figure up. Ultimately, we want more people to be looking at the ads and for longer, which will have higher return on investment for everyone here today.
So is that to do with the quality of what they're doing, the storytelling of what they're doing? How do we get people to pay more attention in a world where people don't pay attention anymore, really?
Well, the two most defining things that we see are great content. So the big premium publishers perform very well in terms of getting people to look at their ads, but also great ads. And big ads, beautiful ads, innovative formats, all of those things work incredibly hard to capture people's attention.
So let's put a bit more flesh on the bones of that then. What sort of things have you seen that you think have been absolutely brilliant, that you think maybe other advertisers will follow? What are the trends you're seeing which do really stand out in terms of how people are advertising at the moment?
The best ad we've ever tested was an ad for Chanel, actually. And it was very simple. It was a Vine. So think of Vine as a means of communication rather than a platform. So kind of short, 4, 5, 6 second moving video works incredibly well. As for call to actions, don't bother. They're never looked at for even 0.1 of a second.
And in terms of your own technology, how are you looking to develop that? What's the next step regarding the eye tracker? I mean, where do you go next with it?
Next step is we're building it for webcam, which means we can roll it out onto mobile phones, because it's currently desktop only. That's coming in June. And building out a bigger panel. We want to get to 10,000 people, ultimately.
Well, look, we wish you the very best of luck with that.
Thank
Fascinating
you.
stuff, quite mind-blowing stuff, really, when we think about the statistics. You're going to be here, what, just today, all week, or the company's going to be
here all week, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, have a great week. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Much.
Do catch up with that. You'll catch up with the company around this week. Go and find out what Abba is doing and her team are doing, and, of course, keep up with us. #AW Europe.